Well, that takes care of that. It's Norin says hi. Stickmaster Luke says hi. Bidisky Bagel says yo. Ski Bagel. Look at that. We're getting some. How's your day today from Biddy? It's good. Sunshiny day always makes me feel good. Elicio said hi. Lick said hi. Look at that. Let's do this. Let's play this little guy again. Well. Here we are. Ola Cat says Chicken Gun 472. Darkness. Cacao. Adriana Cacao says crazy. We're doing good. Getting a fine start on the day here. Let's just check on. I want you to see where that lazy cat is today. Do you see him in there? Just. That's what you call a lazy cat. Keyboard lazy. Say hi to the folks. Try it. Kula says hi. Good morning. Hello, Canada. And hello, the whole world. Here we are, once again, with our keyboard cat vibe. For those who can benefit from it, including this guy, Presley, the keyboard cat of the year. Ola Cat says chicken gun. Chicken gun. Oh, he's so cute. Oops. He moaned a little bit. Well, we're going to go in here and play a quick video before we do more cat and feed him his daily dose. And see a video here. This is a very popular video among everyone. Look at that. Kula is on board with our cuteness, our cat cuteness. All right, here we go. This is, of course, the famous song, Let's Go. It's sung by my friend Ben Lashes, who's a good Google. Ben Lashes, Lashes. He's my manager. And his dad is one of my very best friends, Doug, sometimes spelled D-U-G. And he wrote this song and performed it. And I cut it to this assorted video stuff of my own. Here we go. Let's go. Well, that takes care of that. Let me explain while I've got a few of you on board here what I've been trying to do, among other things. um, that I was an artist pretty much all my life, ever since I think I was born, and I started biting my fingernails as soon as I got teeth, and so then I did art. Went to art school, went to Japan art school, went to Washington State art school, all over the place, and then this keyboard cat thing happened, and then the world got turned on to keyboard cat, and then they found out I did it, and so I'm known for keyboard cat, and I still do lots of other art. I mean, you've seen my studio and my paintings and stuff, and I'm an artist who does a lot of things, and one of them is keyboard cat. And so I've wanted to give my art career a kick in the butt so that I could share it with more people and celebrate it actually more. It's my gift, and I wanted to give it away. And so sometimes when I put non-cat stuff or just Charlie art stuff on my cat channels, it might not do too well because the people are there looking for cat. They're not looking for a painting of a jet or a hot rod going sideways off the line. So there's that. And more, this live stream has been a way to introduce my art side through my cat channel. And I think it's working pretty good. I don't know how people actually feel about it. I mean, when you come to this keyboardcat.com live stream, is it like a letdown that it's not just solid cat? I mean, because a lot of it's just me in my office and my studio and drinking coffee and trying to fix my printer and stuff like that there, office tour and going upstairs and, making art. And sometimes it has cats in it and sometimes it doesn't. And so I don't know how people are taking that. I don't want to bore people, that's for sure. And I don't want to bore myself, that's for sure. That's how I came up with any of these things, is I'm just fighting my own boredom and do stuff that keeps me excited. And then sometimes other people like it too. That's how it goes. Hello, Schmidt. It says Potatus Mose 44. Potatus Mose 44. I like that name. I like Hello Schmidt. My dad was a Schmidt, and some people would call me Little Schmidt. But now I'm pretty much Charlie. I've been Chuck. I've been Chucky. I've been Popperman. I've been Charles. And Sushama Sankar says, how are you? Very good. I am. Potatismos 44 says, thanks, it's Swedish. Does it have anything to do with potatoes? I have a thing of food that I got, and it might be Swedish. Let me see. I got it at the imported food store. Where is it? Here it is. It's called Kroby Thuringer art. I just thought anything in a thing that looks like potato croquettes and was called art was definitely good. You're not going to know what I've finally got. Well, now what would that be? Hey, check that out. I finally got a keyboard cat toy after 4 years later. There was one that popped up on Mercari a few days ago, and I finally purchased it for only $17. Now that's a good deal. They cost more than that when they were new. I trust it works fine and all that. If they're old batteries, get rid of them because they could leak and ruin your thing. So get some new batteries in there. And let's just have one more little performance from that toy. Cuphead is glad, and I'm glad for Cuphead. Yeah, it's plush kitty time here in the Northwest. Gray the average gamer hath returned. That is something else. All right, let's do this. He's not up here where he normally goes in the morning, so I don't have to climb that thing, but I do have to get in the cupboard here and get his plate, which I've prepared earlier today, with catnip, homegrown catnip, organic, and some these are chicken flavored treats, I think, not beef. We ran out of those, and I'm gonna have to buy some more treats for the guy. So let's go down, or over into the kitchen here, rather. Sad dog is back. Yo, Charlie, I'm back. Look at, there's old lazy bones. And here we are approaching him with the booty, and look at him. Oh, yes. You better get into some of that. Are you just gonna look at it? What? That is the laziest thing I have seen in years. I've seen bowling pins that weren't that lazy. Maybe he doesn't like the chicken snacks. No, he's getting up. It looks like he's interested in something. Well, I am going to put some catnip on his paws so he has to clean it off. I can hear the happy birthday song playing for free upstairs in the studio on the free jazz music channel. Hey, Sad Dog says, by the way, Yuri Savaillez says, hi, Presley. Sad Dog says, by the way, news. I finished the keyboard cat drawing. I didn't draw him playing the piano. That's okay, though I made him kind of into a loaf, sleepy loaf. Well, that's probably pretty accurate for this guy. Not a drop, huh? Boy, this is a cat who really is missing out on the spotlight. Gray the Average Gamer says, I've never seen a cat pass up on catnip. Well, I haven't either, and this is cause for concern. I'm gonna take the chicken snacks out of there. I don't think he likes the chicken, but he might just like catnip, and I'm gonna put some on his paw. There, look it. Somebody's just not in a good mood today. Well, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Oh, the live won't end for about another 45 minutes. We're gonna go upstairs and do a cool painting with the Sunburst candy bar or candy logo and keyboard cat. And that logo is reminiscent of a commercial that Keyboard Cat did for Starburst candy. One in America and one, I think, in China. Boy, this cat is really starting to bother me. I'm gonna put this up and I don't know who to give it to now. I think I'm going to have to get him some other snacks. This isn't going to, this doesn't make a television show. You know what I'm saying? There, that will remind me to get some beef snacks for him. Jeez, what a lazy bones. All right, let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs and turn on the art department. Turn the light off, save a little energy. Please don't forget to give us a like. It's just that button over somewhere. Like, subscribe, share, notify yourself. Get with it, you know? Make life better. There it is. There's what a sunny day looks like in this yard. And there's some of the garden, not done yet. Some sacks of fertilizer, chicken manure in the wheelbarrow there. Various things planted. There's a jet going by. Sunglasses tree. 2 hands on a tiny sofa with a fake hot dog. It looks good to me. Sometimes I'm pretty easy to please. Okay, here we are. We're coming up on the free music. And yes, do more drawings. Absolutely, sad dog. Yeah. Somebody says Bob Ross time. Maybe I should just put on my Bob Ross wig. There it is. I think I'm going to put it on. And first we'll talk about what we're doing here. No, first we'll put on the Bob Ross wig. First things first. Right, it's not Happy Cat, it's Keyboard Cat. That's right, he doesn't have to be happy. None of us have to be. That's a choice. And today something's bugging that boy. I do not know what it is, but I do know this. That I'm going to put on my Bob Ross wig. And that should change things. Yeah. Happy little paints, happy little brush strokes, happy little viewers, happy little likes. Vember Venter is sick, praying on my mom's phone. Well, get better. Sad Dog says, Charlie Bob, happy little accidents. So, let's get right into the art now that I am the artist. We're going to combine a portrait of this cat, who's Bento, and yes, I like Daft Punk. I like everything for a while. There's that cat. And then here is the Starburst candy logo. And if you Google Starburst candy keyboard cat, I'll bet you would see the commercial that Keyboard Cat is in. National commercial, coast to coast in these here United States. So what I did was I kind of penciled in loosely on this here piece of paper. And there's the cat, there's the Starburst logo. I'm gonna put in the tops, bottoms, and perimeters, sides, so that I can get a decent shot of that with this and make it big enough that that's pretty close. That's pretty darn close. So now what I'm going to do, we're going to get happy. And we're going to do what Bob Ross does with a big old brush. I wanted to do that for a long time. So now I'm going to get one of these markers and we're going to mark her in real fast and abstract expressionist wise. There's a bow tie. Every formal cat needs a bow tie. Whiskers. Some just suggestion of detail. If I wanted to have a perfect picture of a cat, I would just use a camera. But instead, I choose to kind of use a camera that took this picture in the first place and mechanical art devices which did this Starburst logo in the first place, like Photoshop or Illustrator or something like that, and combine them. Can you use that sort of optical reproduction to help you get your painting where you want it to be? Well, I hope so, because I'm doing it. So the S of Starburst. This is going to be a fun thing to do. I love doing logos. Andy Warhol made me really realize the power of doing paintings and drawings of famous things like money, Marilyn Monroe, candy bars, soup cans, things that are already famous before you even get a hold of them in your little old studio. And then your art is already kind of famous no matter what you do, because it's a famous image. And you can do that. I mean, you can. I mean, I am. I don't think Starburst is going to go after me for this unless they want to hire me to do something, in which case we would make sure it's something cool. We'd probably jump on it and jump on it good. Would we love to do a Coca-Cola logo or commercial or a Vans commercial? Yeah. How's that look? How's this look? Street art. Yeah, it kind of is. Or carpet art if you were. I'm not standing on a carpet, but it's studio art because here I am in the studio. So now it's time to decide, is it spray paint or is it paint? I think we'll do a tiny bit of spray paint, just because. Either yellow or orange, I think. A happy little spray can. 2 happy spray cans, yellow and orange. Which one should I do first? Should I do yellow or orange first? Could somebody help me out? I'm standing here waiting for it. This is real time. Hello, vas e pintar from Anas Michich. Hey guys, Cookiesi Burger, G Cheesy Burger. Oh, I love cheeseburgers. Spray paint yellow, says Kula. We can do that. Maybe we can do that. The can isn't working. Come on. There it is. A little yellow for Kula. I mean, why not put a little yellow on the Starburst logo? Because it actually has yellow around it, even though we're not obligated to stick with that. But what we are obligated to is having fun. And well, that lid is just sort of that spray nozzle is sort of schnitzel, as we say. So now, I think I'm going to put some orange. No, we're going hot pink. There it is, some hot pink from yesterday. It's still wet. We'll take it. I think that looks good. Now let's put a little orange in it and do this. Well, this in person just looks like $1,000,000, but right, a little scrubbage, a little scumbling. I'm digging that. Let's try this color. Ooh, that's an eyeball color there. I accidentally mixed that. I can't usually even mix that color on purpose. Oh well, we'll just take it. I'm gonna get a smaller brush and put some of this in his eyes while we got this color going here. Don't forget. A few cat warts, freckles. Sure. Now some kind of blue. Why would I even say that? Let's do part of this necktie. He was really wearing a real bow tie that day. I put it on him. It was part of a little boy's suit outfit that I bought at a used kids junk store. That's where I used to go to find him stuff. I don't know if that store is even around anymore. I would hope so. Look at that. I'm liking it. I think it's time to get some serious orange in there. Well, I don't need serious, but... Fluorescent neon, you bet. Yeah, Starburst uses those wild colors. You know who likes color in their food is not Cheerios, not Fruit Loops, I think, really gets into that. It's all about the color. I wonder if the different colors of Fruit Loops have different flavors. Does anybody out there know that? I'm wearing my BR wig. It keeps my head kind of warm and makes me feel happy. Looking kind of good. What about this? Oh, did I move the projector? Or I mean the camera? There we go. I think some plain red, just like reddish red. Right there, I'm feeling good about that. Oh yeah, this is gonna look good. This is gonna bring it right down to where it's on the floor in a good way. How are we looking there? Yeah. A little scribblage. I think I'm gonna start getting into scribbling more. Ooh, you know what? Going to regular red was a really, really good idea. Tatterism says, looks good as always. Nice comments there. It just makes me wonder what is behind that word, tatterism. I mean, this person, here we are. Free jazz music aside, that's looking pretty good. I'm gonna squeeze me out some more neon yellow. I like it, and I'm gonna use it. I'm buying the paint around here. Well, actually, some of this paint was given to me. You can believe that. Yeah, looking good. I was right. Again, that yellow in there, that neon yellow. But I want to leave these little feathered edges here where we put the yellow in, as per Cula's suggestion. I don't want to lose those feathered edges. That's looking kind of nice, I gotta say. Am I getting that feeling that I should be done with this feeling? Oh, Mathis, it doesn't matter. You never need to be sorry for being late. Just show up when you can. Heck, I'm late sometimes. Starburst candy, says Cula. Yeah, it's some good stuff. We eat it. Yeah, Google. If you go to this channel that you're on, keyboardcat.com, and you Google within the channel, Keyboard Cat Starburst commercial, I'm sure you'll see it. And it's pretty cool. And it was national. It's not just in my neighborhood. I've been famous in my own zip code before, but this is global. I love this jazz version of Happy Birthday. I mean, I'm not a happy birthday song guy, but this song does it for me. We need some dark in that cat's eyes. That's all I can say. And where I'm going to put it, I'm going to refer to the photograph right in that middle and on the edges of it. All right, let's do that. Let's do it in just pure Diox purple for a change and see what happens. Right? A little purple right there. A little purple right there. Yes. Now we got to put a big drop shadow on. I always do it on the left. What if we try it on the right? I mean, I don't have to do it anywhere. You know what? Let's do it in red. Forget about this blue and purple here for a while. Let's get red, reddish red. Huh? Yeah, red's it. And on the other side, why not? Why not? A little pale blue on this shirt. Right here. Right? Yeah. A little hot pinkish yellow for over here. Boy, that's a pretty color. I'm going to stand back and look at this. Boy, things look different to me when I'm wearing this wig. I'm telling you. Okay, now I'll go for a little dark blue and dark shadow a little bit. Just it's not dominating, but it does want to be there. I'm digging that. At 46 minutes, something happened. It's delicious, like that candy. Do I worry that these letters aren't filled in here? Or this background isn't? No worries at all. So now, as we customarily do, we will take the camera off the tripod. We could shoot that away and see if the painting is as fun as the wall. I'm thinking so. I'm tempted to just spray a little bit of blue. Like right there. Yeah. And right there. Yep. So now, oops, I kicked the tripod and I worried that I messed up the shot. Let's just take the tripod out of the equation. And let's call this 102. Today is 103. And this is called Starburst. And I think there's another Starburst painting already, so we're going to call it Starburst 2. And this is then Charlie 103 is how we're signing this puppy. Where's it going to go? Up here or down here? Charlie 103. I think I'm going to go down here. Put the cap on the pan. Well, there's what this looks like after, and there's what that looks like after, and I am liking it. I'm going to smear a little orange, just with my finger even, right down here. Yeah, it needed that. Look at that. Well, it works for me. Painting with Keyboard Cat number 103. After all of these others, we're starting a new line up here. Next will be 104. Just about 50 minutes into this show, we're going to sit down for a little bit. Now this is chill time. A little chilling. Mathis says, yo, Charlie, how do you know when somebody's a bot? And why would somebody want to be a bot? Why would a bot be contacting me? Does it help me? Does it hurt me? Does it help somebody else? Is it a foreign plot? Is there some kind of... What does bot do for you? Bot. I think I'd rather think about, well, I don't know, a cheeseburger or even a grilled cheese sandwich. Mathis says, bots comment and bots live comments took over YouTube. Does that mean bots are the boss of even algorithms? Yes, sandwich, cheeseburger. Yeah, I know it's not the best for me, but French toast. Isn't it so weird? I think when Keyboard Cat started out and I was a beginner, which I still am, and like, I don't know that there were bots. I know that the word robots existed because I thought they were cool, but No, because I prefer reporting them instead of liking them. How does a bot help somebody? Does it just give them some kind of power and then they get a lot of hits on their bot homepage and then they sell a lot of ads, or what? Mathis says, I'm petting. I think that's because he was using Keyboard Cat as a role model earlier, and that's good. Somebody's liking us. I think those hearts mean our love hearts. Yes. Mathis says yes, he is petting as per the role modelage of our dear Presley. Mathis says, you're my favorite YouTuber. What makes it favorite, do you think? I mean, I wish I knew, and I would like to have more Matthew's out there, Mathises out there. So I could get really, I don't know what being really popular would help. I think we kind of got good things going right now. I just took off my Bob Ross wig, put it on my lap. It's on the sofa next to me. It's big. Here's what I look like after I take off the wig. I better put it back on. So, Mathis says, but my cat is catting. Knew it. Tatterism says, you're just funny. I think sometimes I try to use humor too much. Anything's better than sometimes just taking life cold turkey. I got to somehow make it funny. That's why I like Kurt Vonnegut Jr. books. If you haven't read Breakfast of Champions, then do it. If you like funny and cuckoo. Mathis is playing Cookie Run Kingdom. Cookie makes me hungry. I was trying to get a friend of mine named Don to go to lunch with me today, and I don't think he's texted me back, so I'm not buying his lunch. So give us a like if you can. It's just a button. And, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and you probably have already, and thank you for that. And sub and share and notify yourself. These are all things that a conscientious YouTuber just does. Look at that, we got more likes. Thank you, guys and girls and YouTubers and running cookies. Wait, don't end, Mathis says. Well, what time is it? It's coming up on 11, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do for lunch. There might still be some leftover meatloaf that I could make a sandwich with. That would be good. Juno3438 says, I like Piano Cat. I like Planet Earth. I think I'll stay. Mathis Frederick needs to write to some big companies and tell them that they should hire me to do YouTuber stuff for their company and show them Let's Go and tell them we could put them on the map, which we could do with anybody. And then we would all be famous because the feed would be in there too. Yeah, we'd do a TV commercial for Levi's or Coca-Cola with the feed in there, with the comments in there, right? You don't need to go to college to figure these things out, although I did go to college. Look at it, says there's someone not a Cula. Now, what's that? With cups of coffee and cats? Who does it help? Is it just an ego boost for people who aren't something to pretend they are? Mathis says, wow, I got eternal sugar cookie. Eternal's a long time. You know that. It's after, no, it's not quite 11 o'clock yet. That would make us about an hour. Let's do this until it's an hour long. Try and get a few more likes on there, just a few more. Subscribe if you haven't. Little last minute marketing here. And remember, we do this every weekday morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time. 10 o'clock Pacific time, weekday mornings. Now Ethel wants to be a mod. Now I can say mod because I learned that mod is moderator. Got a cute witch. All right, there it is, 10:59. 40 seconds to go. Tatterism says, we let nobody being mod buddy. Gosh, I don't understand this culture. I mean, I'm part of it, I think. I'm a big part of it, people tell me. But do I get it? I don't think so. I know my way around the brush and free jazz music and my studio and teasing my cat and loving them and being nice to people that I live around and love around. Well, Piano Cat is Keyboard Cat, I guess. I'm not sure who Piano Cat. I think there might be a meme called Piano Cat, and it's not us. Although sometimes refer to us as people call it Piano Cat. They don't know, but that's all right. Ethel says, please, Charlie, Cula is not a bot. I want to believe that. There it is, over 60 minutes. You guys make me laugh. I need that, and I'm getting it. So this being Tuesday, then see you tomorrow, Wednesday, 10 a.m. Pacific time. We'll be here, and we hope you will too. Thanks for joining us.